Hello, this is Gambob, and I'm going to be giving a beginner's guide to tassing Rayman Legends. To get started, you need to be in the Rayman Legends Discord server. I'll send the invite into the description of the video, and uh, after that, you need to go to task discussion. And the pins have everything you need to know. So, pretty much, this is the Yuzu download, the one that we use for Rayman Legends. This is the TAS editor. And let me pull this up real quick. I got a lot open. Holy crap. And in order to be able to open this, you need to download Java, which is also in the pinned messages of the channel. It's the most recent one. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need. For the starters, you need to download Yuzu, TAS editor, and then Java to be able to open the TAS editor, which looks like this. So first of all, first you're gonna need Rayman, the Rayman game itself. It's in a mega file, and the decryption key is given here, which will be able to get into this. I'll put this all in the description, maybe, I don't know. But if you go into the Rayman server, it's all there already. So these are some extra keys that you need for Yuzu. I don't really remember the exact steps that you need for this, but all I know is that when you use Yuzu itself, you need to put these into like a keys file. And you put all those keys into this folder. When you go to File, open Yuzu folder, and then go to Keys. And also, when you open the Yuzu folder, you can go to Games. Yes, so you go to whatever this is, Yuzu. I don't really know where this is located, but it's there. Release games, and you put this game right there. As well, to task all the levels, you need to have this right here. It's the save. It's the save for Rayman, so you can open save data location, and you can just put it in there, and now you have everything you need for that. My favorite this. And after all that's done, you can straight up just open the game. Yep. I don't have my controller plugged in, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, once you have Rayman open, you'll just have all the data if your save file worked. You need to have a controller plugged in of some sorts, or you can use your keyboard, which I don't recommend unless you're Martin. But to start and make this a little easier, you have all these settings here to change how it all works. Like CPU need to be accurate, all this stuff. It's recommended to have GPU at normal. Mine just sets it to extreme, but I also have a 3080 Ti, so it's like it's not that big of a deal for me. Like, yeah, right there. And all this. And here's where you can like set which controller you're using. I have my my Pro Switch controller plugged into my computer right now, but it gives you the options and all that, and you can change which keys or like which inputs go to what. Yeah, it's all for that. And if you have the task tool installed, this is pretty much everything you need. So you have these features, enable task features, have that on, have this on because it pauses it during load times, which is very important. And loop script, I would only recommend that if you're like really testing something, but you don't use that often. And I always hated this feature. It just pauses your game after it's like done playing the task back, which you would have to unpause it and all that. to actually get it to start going again. Okay. Next step. You have all your TAS scripts in your TAS folder in the Yuzu file directory, and here you can see all my TASs, the ones I've had saved. And this file, script o0-1.txt, is the file that your game runs. So if you have all these files, only this one will run. It's pretty much just script 0-1, and 1 is just player 1. So yeah, it's pretty much how that works. And like this script right here is the walking PR script. And if I I have these saved just for quality of life, so I can go ahead and like paste them. Same with YBY back jump, just like double jump pretty much. It's the fastest way to do it, I'm pretty sure. Or the furthest. I don't know. I don't remember. It's probably furthest. And I got my 5.2 TAS right here. Really long. And yeah, I just saved these separately, and if you want to put it into the script 01, open it and then save as, and then you'd have to do script 0-1. But make sure before you do that you have whatever this is saved, so you don't lose it. You cannot get it back once it's changed. I don't remember what script this is. Oh wait, I remember. Hey, let me go there right now. It's the 4.3 IL TAS. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you pretty much the basics. So, to start the TAS, you hit Control F5. And to pause the TAS, you just hit it again. To reset the TAS, which just starts it all over again, you hit F6, which you can see at the bottom here, it resets it. So I'm going to hit F6 again, and it just starts it all over again. And to pause it, crap, I don't want to do that. To pause it, you can just set it to whatever keybind you want. I have it set to home, and to frame advance, you hit space. So you can only move forward in frame advance on Yuzu, which is really annoying, which is why TASing takes a long time. If you get something wrong, you have to like play it all over again and then wait till you get to the spot to fix it. I'm trying to find the frame advance. I'm pretty sure it's, oh wait, here we are. Frame advance +1 space, frame advance toggle, home. So that's pretty much just, you can set those to whatever you want, but this is what's worked best for me, and this is what Galaxy told me to do. And yeah, just you hold space, it goes by. You have the frame counter at the bottom. Here's another tip I recommend. Like when you're making a task for the first time, get a bunch of extra frames and then put one input at the end. Because if you have just a bunch of extra frames and you don't have an input at the end, it'll just keep counting from what frame you're at. But if you put the input at the end, it'll count all the way to the end, so you can see exactly what frame you're at out of how many. So it's pretty useful. It helps a lot. So yeah, this is just how it works. To get more into the frame, like the TAS itself, TAS editor, you pretty much just have inputs like for switch, Y is attack, B is jump, A is Murphy, and X is usually just used for like the main menu screen thing. And pretty much just You can hold down your mouse and select how many you want, and it has the frames over here, so it'll hold this for 8 frames pretty much. So that's just how it works. And of course ZR is to run. You normally use D-pad to do the directions, because stick you'd have to like drag it over and stuff like that, which you don't want. Control Z is undo, by the way. And these are angles for the stick. I use this just to start a brake boost, and you use them for wobby wise. And I'm gonna show a screenshot of some more information you need about max angles for YBY, left and right, and stuff like that. And I can put some scripts in the description of like walking PR and the YBY back jump, because they're a little frustrating to do for the first time, so I can give those to you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All that I can think of. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just simple TASing rules and stuff like that. Oh yeah, another thing. If you have like if you change something on the task like that, you have to hit Control S to save, or it can just hit save right here. And then you have to reset the task itself with Control F6 to update it in the game itself, because if you just continue to play it, it just won't update it. So resetting updates the task if you made any changes within the game itself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I need. That's all you need to know. Okay, while recording the video originally, I forgot a few important details. So if you want to add more frames, you hit insert, but to do more, you can just hit Control Shift A and then enter how many you want to add, and it'll put all of them in. So yeah, that's just a simple way of doing it. Of course, Control Z to undo that. If you right click it, it gives more options. Copy, you can copy all those and then paste it, and it'll put it all after that. Of course, you can like select more lines as well and change the stick input, and it'll change it to all of them. Of course, yeah, that's all actually. And yeah, I'm gonna upload this, and if you have any more questions, put it in the comments or whatever. Goodbye.